You well?
Yes, I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good.
Mko fine? Karibuni.
PM in Obinna TV.
Is that combination?
Yeah.
I like the collabos. Those collaborations are what makes it work.
Yeah.
First
of all, congratulations on Vurugu too.
Asante sana.
How are you doing mentally, physically?
Mentally today, I'm over the moon. I'm okay. I'm 1,000%. Mm-hmm. The day before Vurugu, I was at 5% out of 100. During Vurugu, I was operating on negative something. Mm-hmm. Then when it was ending, I was starting to recover slowly by slowly. Yeah. But now I'm okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And of course, Vurugu 2 just blew up. Maybe what was the reaction aqua ground when you saw the massive crowd ticketing pale, and also on your socials when you saw people streaming?
Yeah. So my reaction when I saw people at the entrance, I realized I underestimated them again. So the first Vurugu, we had about 7,000 people, and we had planned for 5. Then the second one had planned for 4,000. And by the time I was trying to solve the streaming issue, because we started streaming a bit late, so by the time I was starting the show, the entrance was packed. I had to go and tell guys, don't open inside. Nataka tupige picha hapa nje kwanza, the experiential area nini to the supercars and everything hapo kwa Sportbet logo and the likes. And wakanambia hatuwezi wa content wengi sana, hata tufungue watu wengine waweze kuingia ndani. I was like, yo, okay. Then on the streaming platform, so what happened, we had a control room. So in the control room, the site started its working nini. In less than 10 minutes, site imeenda down. Yo, sasa ni pressure na mbio. Nini imefanyika? Nini so mimi kwa DM na scroll. Obinna, nini na wanatumia so mimi na screenshot natuma kwa group tuko, natuma kwa group. Ya huyu ifanye. Wacha tu check. So later we realized, one, we underestimated the people wanted to stream again. Secondly, we underestimated the hackers again. Some just like, yo. So some guys had sent some bags. So they're duplicating the link. Some guys are sending the money haifiki kwetu. Some guys are sending the money imefika lakini hajapata site. Mpata site ameclick to Monaco backend kidogo imehang. We're trying to resend them the link. It was chaotic. So within 30 minutes, I was like, yo, what to do? I was like, I think we're going to have to sacrifice this. It was going to be good money, but well, it is our shortcoming. So I told them, let's end this one. Let's stream it on YouTube for free. Let's make a poster. Let's tell people it's free on YouTube. Let's make the thumbnail in teke. Ikapanda YouTube. We changed everything. And I realized that we underestimated the people. The same way also we underestimated the goons. We underestimated the politicians. We underestimated the energy that was in the room, because I knew now when Sarit so kidogo watu ndako wametulia wapi. Kumbe Vurugu pia nakuja tu na watu wake. So later even in the audience, I just saw people moving. Watu walikuwa wanaenda wakaa kwa kiti kidogo, wanatoka kwa kiti. Wanaenda wanarudi hivi, wanaenda hivi na wave. Boxer akiingia wameenda kumcrowd, wanakuja naye wakiimba, wanapigana, wanasimama hapo kidogo. Guys kaeni chini, nini. So the biggest mistake we did on Vurugu 2 was underestimating everything. Yeah.
With that said, I understand we already have dates for Vurugu 3.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans on location, to help contain such situations?
It's hard. It's hard because we were at the best location.
Yeah.
Sarit Center is the best location so far. And it's hard. So I'm thinking of 3 different locations. Sarit Center being one of them. I'm thinking of going back to Kasarani Indoor Arena. Then also I'm thinking of KICC. Because it's going to be a 3-day event. Mm-hmm. So 3-day event is 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Mbona ukaamua siku 3?
It's Vurugu 3, baby. It's symbolic. Mm-hmm. Then also, after we did yesterday, what can you do bigger than that? Because we'll just do another one at Sarit Expo. Same people, same vibe. Because we've already done 7,000. Yesterday, I think we did like 5 Gs. And now you can't go lower than that. So like, what do we do? So do we put it in a dome tent outside KICC or wherever? Do we take it out to Bomas if it will be ready? Or if it's not ready, do we take it to Talanta Stadium? What do you do that now is different from what you've done? So I'm like, 3 would be good. And then also another reason why I want to do it for 3 days, we have so many boxers. we can't have all of them in one night. I tried it yesterday. We had 28 boxers. It's next to impossible. We are finishing very late, around 2 a.m. huko. So I would rather split them in threes. So we have 16, 16, 16. So like 8 fights the first night, 8 fights the second night, 8 fights the third night. So that's what I mean. Something else that we will tell you guys. We are working on it, but it's something very nice. And that one will allow us to have more people. What is 16 times 3? Mathematic. What is 60 times 3? 48. What had to confirm 16 times 3? It's actually 48. Yeah, so you see, we can easily have 50 fighters in one event, and automatically all the 50 of them, 50 times, let's say each of them gets 100k. That's 4.8. Okay, not bad. Because 48, half of them 24 gets 100k, then the others get 500. That's 50 Gs. Not bad. That's around. If we have 5 million, that means for each of these fighters, the winner gets 100k, the loser gets 50k. You've sorted 48 fighters. Now that means now for punguze kelele kidogo too. Now for the technical team, you just need another. Fungua hivi. What did Gasha pull up? Yeah, so for about another 5 million, the technical team, hiring of the ring, the gloves, so that one you started the fights and the technical team. Then now you need now the venue, performances and everything. So this one you can easily do it with a budget of like 30 million. You'll do a nice job for this one. Yeah, so yeah, let's see.
Of course, you've talked about the shortcoming, like you underestimated the audience. Maybe from Vurugu 1 to Vurugu 2, which moment showed you that you leveled up?
Oh, wow. It's hard to put a finger on the moment that showed us we leveled up, because most of them are pretty obvious. We had more fighters from 16 to 28. We had a more expensive venue. Like it was double the amount of the previous venue. We had more manpower. We had better sound. We had everything. Even production was way better. We had a lot of better things we were doing. Even you see, we had a red carpet. Did you guys see the red carpet? Yeah. So basically, nearly everything that we were doing on Vurugu 2 was way better than Vurugu 1. Yeah, was way better. The only difference was Vurugu's 2 marketing was not as organic as the first one, because the first one was the first child. So guys are like, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen really? So for the second one, guys are like, oh yeah, it's happening, but no, it's not gonna be like the first one. Then it happened, then guys are like, oh, okay. For example, we sold so many tickets on the last day. We sold the double of the number of tickets we had sold on the last day. You get, and we gave away very few tickets. I think only Fun Place, Ratino, and Honorable Millicent Omanga had bought tickets for people. The other one, you see, we had a lot of people buying tickets for people. These one guys just got tickets for themselves and they pulled up, and it was something. Yeah.
Allow me to take you back a little bit. Earlier on, you mentioned about the budget.
Yes.
Of the upcoming Vurugu 3.
Yes.
Roughly how much did you use in the last?
This one?
Yes.
This one we've not even consolidated. That is what we're going to do tomorrow. Because we finished late. Then we had an after party in the morning. I was toast the whole day. Today I'm on Obinna show live. So from tomorrow is now when I say, okay.
You have a rough figure?
Tuangalie receipts. Ilipita 15 kitambo sana.
15 million.
Ilipita kitambo sana na bado tuko na madeni. That is how bad it is, because I remember a week 2 we needed about 5 million for it to happen. Like I was like, atujalipa hii. Then a day 2 we needed about 2 million or so, and I looked for a couple of friends and I spoke to like 6-7 friends of mine, and they promised me to come through in the following day, on the following day. Hati yo bro ni sawa sana niko naye maze kesho nipigie saa fulani. None of them did. None of them came through. And I was driving home disappointed, and I was like, by the way, nobody owes you anything. And it's my vision, and we're gonna do it still, regardless. And I was like, I think this is God trying to teach me that I didn't need those people at that moment. So I needed to figure it out on my own. So God tells me, you see, you did it. And that is actually what happened. So if you look at the budget, probably in the 20. Hii budget, by the time tuweke pesa za washindi. Because wajo bado tujalipa washindi jo. Tuliambia washindi. So prize money, ilikuwa 7 days. Sini 7 days. Yeah, we need to find that money before 7 days. Ishe na tupatie gashao yake. Phil anarudi majuen. But Phil tunaweza ongea naye Miles. Tunaweza tumia Phil yake. Wacha tulipe watu loko. Phil akona za kuendesha trailer. Ama ambie Malcolm amlipie ticket. Alafu Phil tutamlipia. Si yake ni mita. So we haven't consolidated, but tulipita 15 kitambo.
And of course, Team Vurugu worked so hard. Maybe who is this one person that you can give flowers kwa camera?
Team Vurugu, Rube. Rube, my production manager. Like, he's the only guy who didn't give me any problem whatsoever. Like, Rube would show up all the time to assure me. Nikiona Rube naambia Rube unani pressure maze, akisiniambia kuna noma. Naambia kila kitu kufiti. Mimi nilikuwa nataka tukwambia tumesha set camera, nimeshaka kamera nyingine huko nini tuko sawa. Nimelipia internet. Rube paid for the internet I think over 20,000 and something. So for you to use that internet, you have to pay. So Rube paid to them all. It was to them all, sindio? Yes, dedicated internet over 20,000 of his money. And so nimelipa 20,000. So internet iko sawa. Hapa tusiku na wasasi mimi nakwambia tu tuko sawa. Then I see him again. Rube nini tena? Mimi nakwambia tuko fiti. Sasa kuna ile kamera nimeadjust nimeweka pale. So Rube kept on doing all of that, and it was very encouraging. Like, I had issues with a lot of different people. Like, at some point I was arranging seats, I was managing guests, I was coordinating tickets, nani amekuwa mainje, nani amefanya nini. At some point I was emceeing. I'm just like, this is not what I'm supposed to do. Mimi nafanya kwa nimevaa chinchilla, nimerelax pale kwa couch hivi na kakonya, nini nipiga ka cigar, champagne, fine shorties on my side. You know, mimi naangalia tu, I'm just nodding like a boss. $100 million. But sasa mimi niko kuna sweat, nimekimbia huko nini, kuna majudges wamefukuzwa na goons, majudges wamepeswa, wameenda kujificha. Nimerudi kwa mbele naambia no, mimi I can assure you those goons are not here to fight you because they are my people and I know some of them, and I'm like hawana hata shida na judges, sawa, kuna shida na politicians nini. So it was a lot, and that time bado akanipost kwa photo niko cute boy nini. It was something. So a lot of things we underestimated. And a couple of people did not come through the way we had planned. So I had to step in and be event manager, be the MC, be the coordinator, be the. So it was Miles running huku, me I'm running huku, Dikapa na kimbio side nyingine, Mosha amekimbia huku nini. It was crazy. But Rube did not give me a single. There's no single thing I told Rube. But Rube, mimi sijapenda nothing. Nimeenda kwa Rube, nataka kamera kwa Nadia. Ananiambia si ndio hii. I'm like, okay. Yeah, so it was something. Yeah, so Rube is that guy.
Now, there's something you mentioned during the events.
Yeah.
Are we expecting to see you ban politicians?
Are you expecting to see me ban politicians?
Yeah.
It might be a possibility because I've realized when they come, it becomes a bit chaotic. So if I don't ban them, we have to find solutions. So I have 3 at the moment. Solution 1 is to ban them. Solution 2 is to allow them to come, but no politician will enter that place with more than 3 security. So that means I'm going to put GSU and red berets at the entrance. So politician neta kifika tu, bodyguard wako ni mgani na pia ni nani huyo ingia guns wote wabaki nje. Or I give them solution number 3 is I give them a dedicated area to sit. So politician wakiingia wanajua hii ni wing ya politicians. So naambia politician ndio kuja mwambie ingia na door fulani ni nini, wanaingia side, alafu yo side tumeka ile crowd control barrier na kuna mpaka so wakituangana watuangane hapo ndani. Because watakuja kuharibia watu wengine wameka hii side zingine. So that's what I'm thinking. Or wakuje bila security yote. Wewe kuja ukae chini na relax. Because like I said, Vurugu is not a political event and no politician is allowed to talk in Vurugu. Unaongea unasema we're tulia, because you guys could have done this thing before. If you didn't do it, so we are doing it. Why would you come and take the glory from it? So sit down, enjoy the show. If you want to support. If you want to buy tickets for people, buy. If you want to support Obinna, I'll pay for the sound, pay. If you feel like you can't do that, it's still good. Buy a ticket, come. If you don't buy a ticket, don't come.
Of course, you mentioned the pressure and you multitasking.
Yeah.
Maybe is there one thing that you wanted to do in Vurugu too, but you forgot?
Is there something I wanted to do in Vurugu too that I forgot? So first, we forgot to give the medals when the fight was starting. So we imported also medals, the way we imported the belt. And I think the first 2-3 fights, because we're running everywhere, tukasahau tuko na medals. So many medals, medals. Hey, nani? We medals. Inafaa kila fighter akitoka anapatiwa medals. Then zikapeleka kwa ring. Then the referee decides to call me in the ring. Obinna, come and give the medal. I'm like, no, I'm not giving the medal. You let the ref and the MC give the medals and whatever. Then later I will figure out, I'll give out the championship belt. So I think it was just that one. And probably another thing that I really forgot to do was to have fun. I forgot. I just wanted to have fun and I couldn't have fun the way I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of time, 2 more questions from me.
Yeah,
Number one, I would want to hear your reaction when you first saw Gashau pale chini.
Okay.
Sababu tuliona ukienda.
Yeah.
We wanted to know like
kimweka makofi.
Yeah. Nini ilikuwa ina go through your mind then? Number 2, okay, Jackie, continue. Answer that first.
Okay. So when I saw Gashau down there, what was going through my mind was like, this nigga should better not die here. Anakufa na kofia nani? Na zile maviagra zote amedunga. Mimi nilimweka makofi hapo bwana. Wewe Gashau amuka. Manasa anasema he's okay. Nasema but I can see him closing his eyes. Fungua hizo macho. Nini. Gashau anamuka na niangalia zile macho zingine za I was like yo. So that was the first thing that was going through my head. I was just like, don't even think about it. And the same thing happened with Arrow Boy. And there was another fighter also who fell down. Yeah, just the same way Ranger James fell on the other Vurugu. I was just like, no, not today, Satan, not today. Because, there's a lot of people who are waiting for that. Yeah. And they're hoping for that. Mm-hmm. There are so many people who are just like, ikiti Obinna mtu takuja kukufa hapa. So they're banking for someone to die. So that either it is closed, ama they go like, munaona? Tuliwambia, Obinna amemua. So there are people who are really banking for that. And I'm really praying and my God is with me. It's like nobody's going to die in that ring. Mm-hmm. Because there are people who are still missing the concept around it. I've seen people saying, but Obinna unajua michezo yake. But I like professional boxers. I'm like, brother, I had 28 boxers in the ring. You're speaking about 2. Gashau and Phil are the only people who are not boxers. And maybe Arrow Boy. All of the rest are boxers. Professional. But you not see that. So that what people always see. I'm like, I had 28. Unajua he's not empowering boxers. So hao wengine walikuwa ma socialite. Hao wengine watu walikuwa manyang'anya nini. But that is what you see post on Facebook. So there are people who are counting on that and waiting for someone to die so that it can be shut down. From politicians to normal people. Why? Because they can't do it. So there are people who don't believe it can be done. There are people who just hate that I'm the one doing it. And there are people that wish they did it. So combination inakuwa ile anaifanya kama nani? Mse pia anajionanga sana nini? Wacha mtu dedi. Mimi naomba mtu dedi hapo ndio feel. Yeah, so that is why that time when Gashau fell in the ring I was like no. It's not going to happen here. And thank God.
With that said, there's a post you made on your Instagram and said there are people who worked hard to see the event not happening.
Yes.
Do you have a little story about that?
Not really a little story, but I always know that so before the fight we knocked on a lot of doors. Mm-hmm. And some people are closing some of them for us. And even these ones you saw the president didn't support. See, same people and Kenyans, some bitter Kenyans as well. When president supported the other one, wakaanza politics, a 1 term, 2 term. And even when the boxers were to go to State House, other people saw it differently. Yeah. And they blocked everything. So for this one, more or less we were on our own. And when it was happening, there are people who were just like, haitafanyika. And there are people who also had dreams and visions of how they want it to happen. So they want your vision to happen the way they see their vision happening. Mbona hujaweka huyu? Mbona umetoa huyu? Mbona hivi? Hii haitafanyika. Hii haina vibe kama ile ya kwanza. Hii haitakuwa na watu. But God also just seated on the corner just looking at them is like, continue my son. Yeah, so there are a lot of people directly and indirectly who are fighting it, even in the venue. Sometimes, like the first one we had goons, this one also we had goons who also tried to interrupt a few things. Yeah, but hizo ni nguvu za wanadamu. My God is bigger than that.
And of course, Aroboy has officially requested for a rematch with Shakib in Uganda, Kampala, Uganda. You can talk about that. And also, we saw specifically to mention Arocho, also criticizing, saying you bring artists and celebrities instead of boxers.
Okay.
And people threw shades at him that the last time it was also the same, but because he was working with your betting company, you supported it. Maybe you can talk about that.
Yeah, so for Aroboy wanting rematch, all the best. Usidance to this time. Piga tizi mapema. If Shakib accepts, Aroboy go. You can take. I saw Shakib fight as well. It's something that Aroboy, if he's serious, he can win. If he's serious and he puts in the work, he can win. And then now he's been in the ring, so asha feel. Unajua kupigwa ile kwanza ndio inakuanga wasiwasi. Ukishapigwa hivyo usha feel uko zile za okay. So possible. For Arocho criticizing, it is a very good thing. Because Arocho is a sports enthusiast. He's been around for a while. And he's a guy that I really draw admiration from and inspiration. And he's a sportsman and a sports journalist. And it is very strange that he's criticizing the Vurugu that he's not part of. Because the first one he was part of and he highly recommended it. And also we had the same thing. Mbavu was not a boxer then. And Fiji. And Clear the Air. And they were in the ring and he was in support. So I don't know what changed. However, they say change is a constant. So it is still okay. Me, I'm welcoming it, bro. Hizo ma criticisms, hate, nini, karibuni. Hao ndo mamaketa wangu maze. Negative news sells faster than positive news. Unafikira kama kila mtu ananipigia makofi tungekuwa hapa. Then I don't want everybody to clap for me. Oh my God, wow, good job, good job, good job. No. Me, I want some people to go like, no, this one is bad. It pushes us to be better. So Arocho, asante sana. I really value that feedback. Hatuachi. Na bado. Vurugu 3. Sasa nataka kuwaletea sama dancer na masocialite vizuri. Na bado.
And also there were claims on match fixing, especially Somali's boxers.
Yeah. So I saw the Somali boxer story. I wasn't in the room at that moment. I was in the washroom, nikahandle something, I think kwa carpet hapo nje kwa red carpet. So when I'm coming back nasikia, yeah! So nilizawa say nini? Ati, ameibiwa. So I asked around, got in the ring, talked to the ref, spoke to akina Somali boxer, nini, kachukua mic, nikulizawa say irudiwe, akasema irudiwe. So I guess we'll be repeating it because for the people to say that, it means they saw something. What to see mafala? People are not blind. Yeah, then also the person who was fighting with Somali boxer was put in the last minute. So I think that is why people are thinking it's match fixing, because he was putting at the last minute when Nani pulled out. It was Majembe. It was Majembe when he pulled out. Then even the guy came to talk to me Badai, and I was like, I'll watch it. I've not gotten time to watch their fight yet. However, if that is what is happening, I feel we need to do a rematch. Then we need to get different referees and also the judges, because in Vurugu 1 also there are some ladies who fought. Evelyn, I think, and also guys said the same thing. And now in that one now niliona hiyo nikasema bana udema ameshinda hiki kitu. Nikamwambia hapana, there's a technical way of looking at it nini. Ni the same way kama fight ya Alfayo na Mbalimbali. Sisi tulijua Alfayo amechapa Mbalimbali. But when Alfayo fell down kuamuka baadaye wanabeba mkono Mbalimbali, I was like, yo, okay. So let's wait and see. But I would really like to have a rematch of Somali boxer and Muhsin. With different refs, different coaches. I even sent Nani, by the way, a VO. I sent the manager for Somali boxer. Yesterday, word on the ground, Somali boxer alichapwa. Nikamtumia voice note, nikamwambia.
So I had gone to the washroom. So I'm coming back, I'm finding guys making noise. No, nini. I got in the ring, I asked Antonio, hey, what happened? Oh, guys are saying this. I'm like, let me try and talk to them. I'm like, hey, kuna kwaje irudiwe ni wasema irudiwe. Then I said we'll repeat it. So I'll rewatch the match as well. But what on the ground is Somali boxer alichapwa.
So this was 10 p.m. yesterday. Bado unasikia anybody mechoka siko. Then he sent this voice note.
So yeah, when the fight got into what's it called the final, what's it? For final, the third round, I'd been called to uko hivyo kwa the side where the boxers were, uko nyuma. So I go around, and coming back is when the announcement was being done. Already when I was watching it, he was not there. I don't know whether he was triggered when what's it called, when Mbavu got in. I don't know what happened, but the guy was off the entire fight. I don't know what happened. So I met him I met kwanza the guys for Kina Musin, because it's the same gym, it's all pal. So I met Kina Musin. Musin says the guy even had battered him in one of the close exchanges, and then when he was speaking, he spoke ill about him. So Musin was pissed. Nikakaa nikapata na Somali boxer. Hii tumeshinda. I looked at him. I didn't even have words. So yeah. Yes, you watch. We talk after you watch.
Yeah, so that's what he told me. And I even told him we need to rewatch it. So he was also not there. He was handling something huko kwa boxer, so akarudi. So pia akapeleka report nini, but also as we had seen, because when they started, I was inside before I left. So I looked at the fight, the Somali boxer was fighting, and then the guy was like, that's interesting. Then I went to handle my business, coming back, and I'm like, by the way, walipigana round ngapi? How many? Look around the three rounds. Yeah, so definitely there's gonna be a rematch on that one. Personally, I didn't see it, but I will, and I'll make a remark about it. I'll in fact make a video about it.
Are we expecting to see Somali and Mbavu in December?
Yes, Somali and Mbavu are fighting in December. That one we already said. See, that was the amukuona, amukushikanisha. Oh wow, your network is very slow, but well. Welcome to Vurugu 3. I even did a video and I posted it. I wrote there, welcome to Vurugu 3. So Vurugu 3 has to have Somali and Mbavu. Why? Because Mbavu anafeel hizi pigwa na mtu wa spaghetti. Na Somali pia kuna kelele mingi. Mko na alichukua microphone akajamu kwa ring. So wacha wafika pale walimane waheshimiane, and then we move on to the next.
Jimbo was present at Vurugu 2. What do you have to say? And maybe a message to those who actually went live on Vurugu 2 while you had given a disclaimer that...
Okay. Yeah. So Majebe being at the venue, I didn't see him. I saw videos of him later. Yeah. It's good to show enthusiasm for the sport, that he likes the sport. Then also it's good for him to be there, so he sees what is missing. Yeah, it's called direct injection. Yeah, so you sit there. I just interviewed Alfayo, and he said the experience that he had when he came for Vurugu 1 and he was in the Uko Juvitu is gonna go through his mind. So he might look like a smiling, but inside you're like, I was to be in that arena, I was to be in that ring. We had about 70,000 people watching the live on YouTube, my guy. That's a lot of numbers. We broke records on that, and people would have watched it because people are really waiting for that moment. And if Somali boxer was fighting the way he was fighting before I left, he could have been a walkover. It could have been another win for Majembe, you see. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, and for the people who did what? People are streaming. See, I'm coming for you. It's as simple as that. If you knew you streamed illegally, nakukujia bro. Sitakudanganya, mimi sitakuweka. I gave you fair warning. We had all of these bloggers in there. None of them were streaming. They were shooting short reels for Instagram, Nini, YouTube, whatever, telling people what is happening. But nobody was streaming. But when a confidence yako kama stream, there are some pages here that zilikuwa zina stream. Niko na nyinyi. Nilikuwa nafikiria niwafanyie, nikafikiria niwasame, but nimerealize because we also have Vurugu 3. Wacha tu mkue funzo hizo pages za watu. There are some pages here that nyinyi ndio sasa mmejua ku stream. So mimi nifike, nitafute shamba, nilipe shamba, nilime, nipalilie, nipande mbegu nini, alafu nakuja kuvuna. Because ati hapana unajua maze. And also about this thing, I noticed there are some people who still don't get it. Ati maze Obinna, sasa wewe unakataza watu ku stream kwa nini bana? Wewe kwenda bwana. It is fine. Ignorance is not a defense in the court of law. So hawa tu sasa nimeweka hapo, nimesahau hiyo nini place nimeweka, but I spoke about it on Obinna show live today. I sent it to Davido. Yes. I sent it to Davido. Yeah. So kuna huyu anaitwa It's Creative Feel. That is the page. Iko kwa YouTube. Unaona ako live mpaka ametengeneza thumbnail. So huyu ni creative Phil. Then kuna huyu anaitwa John D_KE. John D_KE. I had 2 more, sijui nimeweka wapi, sijui nilitumiwa ama nini. So kuna ndaanza na wawili. Sasa uangalia thumbnail bro, angalia thumbnail ya Gashau hapo wewe. AI generated vizuri sana nini, yani ako ready. Sasa hawa wacha niwapange sasa. Hawa wanataka kunilipa. Sasa shida sijui watanilipa na nini hiyo. Alafu tena utaona tu online. Lakini Obinna pia anakuwa emotional. Sasa hao vijana anawashtakia nini? You will find out. And Vurugu 3 the same thing. You can't have an illegal stream. Yeah. Na wale wenye wali access system yetu tuko na nyinyi tu. Mdogo tunawapata tu. Mambo yenyewe tunapanga, msiogope. Yeah.
Kuwakumbusha
tu. Yeah. But all in all, it was a very successful event. And I'm ecstatic today. I've been very happy. I'm so tired, but my spirits are what are keeping me alive today. I'm just excited about everything. I'm like, you know, when you've been called a barren woman for the longest, then finally you give birth. There's that thing you want to show people. Now that's the way I'm feeling. Yeah, there's even a video I shared. Like that's what I'm feeling for everybody who was like, it's not gonna happen. I'm like, yeah. Siwe ni Mungu, si Mungu ni Kamau. Mungu ni Onyango. Sasa Onyango alisema itafanyika, sasa haikufanyika. God has a different way of doing, because you know, most people when they look at Vurugu they see me. When I look at Vurugu I don't see me. I see the 28 boxers in the ring. I see the 28 coaches who came with these 28 boxers. I see 28 times 2, 46. 46 corner people, because every person comes with 2 of them. So there is 46 corner people, there is 28 coaches, there is 28 boxers. How, first of all? Then sasa ujienda sasa kwa wale walikuwa na spar now, the sparring. So the direct people have been impacted by one Vurugu. Direct in the ring is about 200. Direct. Then indirect sasa unakuja kwa kuna suppliers, kuna mawaiter, kuna maasha, kuna security, kuna deco, kuna sound, kuna nini, kuna daktari, kuna whatever. It's about 1,000 people who, when one fight happens, wanarudi home na something. Then now the millions were like, mimi nataka kwa boxer mazee, boxing is gonna change my life nini. Now the whole shebang. I see that, but because you don't have the vision, you can't see it. But me and I look, I'm like, yo, from this one person has happened. Today I was having a conversation with Alfaya on the show. Alfaya has moved from Kibera to Utawala. From a house for 2,500, now he's moving in a house for 10,000. Then how did this happen? Abbas alimwambia ni aje shika 200k na ukipigana kwa hii vita ukiwina kuongeza 500k. Akapigwa, so he has 200k. Ameenda amechukua nyumba, amelipa rent miezi 3 nini, ameingia kwa nyumba ana anything. In that conversation we've already gotten him furniture. Kiti, kitanda nini, boom. Wakenya wamemchangia hapo over 20,000 shillings, ametoka hapa ashanunua gas nini 2-3 plates. His life has changed. But a narrow thinking individual will not see that. You just, huyo Obinna anatengeneza pesa ngapi? Pesa nao nitatengeneza tena mingi. Sasa hiyo kuwa tu ready. However, sitaitengeneza peke yangu. That's the difference between me and you. Mimi naitengeneza na inaenda. Unaiona penye inaenda. You can count the people who I have impacted directly, wacha indirectly. You can count them like this. Na unapita 50. Unasema huyu ni Obinna, huyu ni Obinna, huyu ni Obinna, huyu ni Obinna, huyu ni Obinna. And why am I doing it? It's God. Through me. Now through you, let it also go that way. Now these 50 people, they have families, and their families have friends and everything. But you're not seeing that. Nini wivu imejaa huku. You will suffocate, bro. Wacha kukaza, pumua. Because ndio tumeanza. Vurugu tu na mnachoka. Sasa tukifika Vurugu 50. This is a legacy. That's why I always tell you, Vurugu is not about Obinna. Vurugu, there can be another Vurugu in Uganda, Tanzania, Marsabit, Turkana, where Kisumu, nini. Vurugu is the vibe about the boxing. So let it happen. Let someone else start theirs and continue. Nimeona kuna zingine Busia, wapi. Let it happen. It is a good thing. And replicate the same to volleyball, karate, kickboxing, nini, and Muay Thai, and the rest. Musika tu, Obinna lazima afanye. No. See mimi. I'm not God. I can't help everybody. I can't save everybody. Wewe anza, mimi nianze, tushikane tupatane mbele.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana. Alright.